Hello guys, and welcome to this showcase for my new mod, Yo-Yo's Superpowers from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. As you might have seen in some of my previous videos and mods, I love Marvel and I love Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. While bullet time in video games is pretty old hat, one thing that I thought would be pretty novel to try to do was recreate Elena Yo-Yo Rodriguez's superpowers from the show. She can move at nearly imperceptible speed for the duration of a single heartbeat with one condition: she always returns to where she started. The interesting thing about this is that her powers can only ever be used to run towards danger, never away from it. Just like in my Quake mod, the yo-yo power is given as an unarmed weapon when you load up the mod for the first time, which I recommend not doing until after leaving the vault. All you have to do is go into your Pip-Boy and equip it, and you'll see a little message up in the corner when you do, and then start sprinting. You'll see time slows down to a near crawl while you continue moving at normal speed. At this point you can switch to your normal weapons and just do your thing. And then, once the power is over, you warp back to where you started from. You'll notice that the game also slows down the effects of gravity as well, so jumping or running over an elevation change is a little wonky. It seems like only upward momentum is preserved when teleporting back, so you shouldn't have to worry about taking damage if you teleport while falling. But teleporting immediately after jumping could launch you into the air, which isn't very pleasant. Also, the infamous car collision bug is 10 times as deadly now, so avoid sprinting into any physics-enabled cars while the power is active. You can see that while the power is activated, my AP is being drained. The effect will end after either 10 seconds, once you run out of AP, or you can manually cancel it by blocking or punching, with the power still equipped, whichever comes first. A few words of warning though. Due to the nature of how I had to script this, you cannot do anything that requires the game to load a new area while the power is active. In other words, you can't go through any loading doors. If you do, when the teleport occurs, the game would try to slide you to a location that technically no longer exists in the game. For the same reason, saving for the 10 seconds while the power is active is also temporarily disabled. I've taken every precaution to prevent a crash if you accidentally go through a load door while the power is running, but please just be safe and do not go through load doors. VATS is also disabled too, for obvious reasons, since time is already slowed down. And now, more importantly, a brief demonstration of the powers in action.
That's close enough.
If you're surrounded, you could draw the enemy's fire to another location while attacking, before warping back to safety and getting in a second round of attacks from behind.
What the?
If someone throws a grenade at your feet and you try to use your super speed to run away, the grenade will still be waiting for you when you snap back to your original location. A crafty player could use the moment to perhaps move out of range and shoot the grenade. And the thrower too, why not, before snapping back. On the show, one of Yo-Yo's roles is as an infiltrator and scout, as she can enter an area, pickpocket keys, or disarm guards without anyone ever knowing she entered. You could use your powers to pickpocket the weapons from a group of enemies' hands and snap back out of sight, or even in sight, without them ever knowing. Lastly guys, I just want to leave you with how to clean your save in the event you decide to uninstall the mod. Just like with the Quake mod, I've made a little utility that will clean up the mod's scripts, which you can craft in the Chem Lab. If we go into the lab, under the utility section, you'll see Yo-Yo uninstall, as well as a recipe to recraft the power if you accidentally lose it. You'll see it says prepares mod for uninstallation, so we'll just craft one of these. It'll be in the aid section of the Pip-Boy. All we have to do is use it, and the yo-yo power will be unequipped and dropped if you have it, stopping all of its scripts. And you'll see a confirmation up here. And that's it. As always, guys, thank you for checking out my mod. A link to the Nexus download page is in the description below. Please feel free to send me any screenshots or videos of you guys using my mods. I always appreciate that. But most importantly, I hope you have fun.